Hey guys, welcome back to the J2O channel. And this is your match review as England have just smashed Iran 6-2. The first game of the World Cup for Gareth Southgate's men, and I have to say, very, very impressive performance. As expected, to be honest. Maybe we didn't expect 6 goals, but you know what? We expected a dominant performance, an attacking performance, and yeah, I think really from start to finish, from Gareth Southgate's lineup to the way we played to the goals, overall, you can't really complain. I was supposed to release a video yesterday on Qatar Ecuador and the review of that as the World Cup started, but let's just say I slept midway through editing and yeah, woke up at a very weird time. So yeah, that video couldn't go out in the end. I'm sorry about that, but this one definitely will. There's going to be no excuses this time. This is the start now of me covering the World Cup, starting off with England 6, Iran 2, and I have to say, really impressive performance. You know, from the lineup Gareth Southgate put out, he played a 4-3-3. It was obviously leaked last night that he was going to play a 4-3-3 slash 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it. Pickford in goal, the fullbacks being Trippier and Shaw, the centre backs Maguire and John Stones. The three in midfield was predicted: Declan Rice, Bellingham, and Mason Mount. And the front three was Sterling, Saka, and Harry Kane. And I have to say, I feel like some of the football we was playing, the link-up play, the relationships between certain players, the rotations between that left-hand side between the likes of Sterling and Mason Mount. I thought Mason Mount in the 8 role today was absolutely fantastic, and I think his performance is going to go massively under the radar. People will obviously rave on about Saka's performance and, you know, Harry Kane's performance and stuff like that, but I feel like someone like Mason Mount's performance today really went under the radar. You know, Jude Bellingham will be the one who gets all the talk, and rightly so, because those players also played absolutely fantastic today. Yeah, like it was just a comfortable performance, really. Like Iran didn't really put us any sort of pressure. And when they did, I guess they scored 2 goals. I guess one was a penalty, and obviously the other one was a really good finish from their main man Taremi. I have to say on that penalty, by the way, how can you give that a penalty, but not the Maguire one? Like I'm confused. Like the Maguire one was more of a penalty. I mean, the Iran player was all over Maguire, not even looking at the ball, was pretty much hugging him. So I don't know how we didn't get a penalty for that, but Iran got a penalty for what Stone's done. It's weird, to be honest with you. Very, very odd. And if you're wondering why I'm rocking like this, don't worry about it. I got a gown on as well. Like, to be honest, it's really cold, guys. Like, it's really cold here in England, and I can't be asked wearing proper clothes for this. So yeah, I'm sort of in relaxation mode, and yeah, England, like I said today, absolutely brilliant. Maguire at the back was just, yeah, he was really, really solid. You know, I don't rate him at all. I don't think he's that good of a player. But for England, you know what? I hold my hands up. He's decent, man. He does a job. And in set pieces, he's a real threat, man. He's a real, real threat for his size, how tall he is, and how strong he is aerially. That could be good for England in this World Cup. You know, in set pieces, England are actually probably one of the strongest teams in this World Cup set pieces wise. Because we got so many players that can take set pieces, from Trippier to Trent to Mason Mount as well. Saka can take set pieces as well, and etc. etc. So yeah, even Luke Shaw can. So yeah, from a set piece perspective, we're going to be a massive threat, with Maguire obviously trying to get those balls in. So yeah, pause. But yeah, overall, when you look at the 6 goals, really, really good. My favorite one was Saka's one. Saka's volley. That first one from Saka was so good, man. Like, I think Maguire set him up. The corner came in. Maguire headed it onto Saka. Saka first time volley. Yeah, man. Yeah, into the corner. Very, very good goal. Jude Bellingham's goal was really good as well. A crossing from Luke Shaw. Really good cross from Shaw. I gotta give him credit for that. But I hope the Roberto Carlos sort of shouts don't come back, because that's all people were saying last summer. Or should I say last year, when yeah, Luke Shaw was killing it. So I hope people don't come with that sort of energy again. But it is what it is. Jude Bellingham's header was really, really class. That was a really good header. I think he made it look so easy. It's actually a really difficult header to sort of uh is it, what's the word, replicate, or you know, just to score a header like that, it's just really, really difficult. So yeah, really good stuff from Jude Bellingham, and I thought his performance today in midfield was really, really good. Obviously, That's just a certain someone bothering me, but forget about that. But yeah, Jude Bellingham's header was really, really good. Saka's first goal was class. Sterling's goal, class as well. The cross from Harry Kane was really good. I'll give him massive credit for that. You know, he didn't even look up Harry Kane when he put the cross in. He just knew which area to put the ball in, and Sterling was just there to tap it in. And look, I as much as I never wanted Sterling at Chelsea, and I have my thoughts and feelings on Sterling. If there's one thing I know about Sterling, is he always turns up for England. I was hearing people tell me and say that, you know, oh, he's not going to get picked for England. Oh, he shouldn't start for England. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sterling, when he plays for England, when it comes to England and Sterling is like number one on the team sheet out of every player in that team. Out of every player. Him and Harry Kane are like the first two names in that team sheet, bro. At least under Gareth Southgate. You know, so man, gotta give credit to Sterling in that. And then obviously in the second half, goals came from once again Saka, where he was just really patient. He came with his left foot, put it in the corner. Fair play to him, good goal. He had a good performance today. Obviously, Jack Grealish in the end scored a tap in after some good work from Callum Wilson, I think it was, who obviously came on. Fortunately, Maguire had to come off. I think I'm not sure why. I think he may have been concussed or something like that, or I think maybe it was an injury. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't paying attention at the time. And speaking of players being concussed, the Iran goalkeeper, by the way, I mean, how he didn't go off the first time was absolutely ridiculous. And what was more ridiculous was I saw 3 goalkeepers on the bench for Iran. So that makes it even weirder. Like, your player's gone down. He's clearly not okay. He's not in the right state of mind. He can't continue because he's just been knocked out, yeah, by his own player, and they still don't bring him off. Why'd you bring 4 goalkeepers? And when one of them has been concussed and is clearly not he doesn't have the capacity to continue, you don't bring him off straight away. Like, it's weird, man. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, Maguire had to come off. Obviously, Rashford scored as well, like 2 minutes after he came on as well. So overall, when you look at it, dominant performance from England. Scored loads of goals, were actually entertaining to watch, and I'm happy with that. You know, this is the system that I want to see Gareth Southgate play more at this World Cup for England, because I feel like it's the best way to really get the best out of the current crop we have of players. You know, you look at the attacking talent we got. Look who came off the bench today. Jack Grealish came off the bench. Phil Foden came off the bench. Rashford came off the bench. Callum Wilson came off the bench. Look at this attacking firepower we have coming off the bench. Like, we can't be playing this 3-4-3 nonsense. Maybe in the big games, fine. When you got the Brazils, the Argentinas, the Frances, the Spains, the Portugals, like, okay, innit? Like, calm. The Germanys, yeah, calm. Play 5 at the back. That's calm with me. But in games against Iran, even the USA and Wales, come on now. We should play 4 at the back comfortably and dominating these teams. And after that performance, look, to be honest, I expected it anyway before this game, but England should top this group easy. They should deal with Wales. They should be able to deal with the USA as well. As much as those 2 games I think will be way harder than Iran, I still think they should be able to dominate those games and deal with those teams. So yeah, great start for England in this tournament. Obviously, on paper, they're probably one of the favourites to win it. And we'll see how they do. But yeah, tell me your thoughts down below on their performance. And yeah, fair play to England. Obviously, if you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications. You'll get reviews later on the Senegal-Netherlands game and Wales versus USA later on. So look out for those. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace out.